Hey, how you doing? Justin here. In this lesson today, we're going to be looking at the chorus riff for Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses, played by, of course, the legend that is Slash. Now, I'm doing this lesson because a lot of people seem to get this a little bit messy, and if you try and look up some tabs for it or whatever, it's even more confusing and most often wrong. So I spent quite a lot of time checking out videos to see what Slash did, listening to the original recording and trying to get exactly what's going on. I'm pretty sure I've got it nailed down. It's not very easy to play, and if you ever watch live videos, you'll often see Slash kind of looks like he's concentrating on this bit, and it's not surprising because it's just a little bit awkward under the fingers. There's a few tricky bits. It's easy to kind of fall off on it. So let's get to a close-up and I'll take you through it nice and slow. But this is a really important thing. If you want to play the whole song, the whole of Sweet Child of Mine, you really need to make sure that you nail this part as well. Otherwise you're not going to be doing the right stuff in the chorus. So let's get to a close-up. So let's break it down for the three different chords that are being played. The first chord is an A chord. We're kind of outlining this version of an A chord, which is up at the first finger of the 12th fret. That's an A chord, an A bar chord, okay? So we're kind of outlining that shape, but we start with the first finger on the 11th fret of the 4th string. This is just an octave of this note here as part of that chord. It's still a chord tone. First finger, 11th fret, 4th string. Then third finger, 14th fret on the 2nd string. Second finger then plays the 14th fret on the 3rd string and the 4th string. Okay, it kind of rolls over between the two. So we have 11th fret, 14th fret, 14th fret, 14th fret. Now I'm not 100% certain that's what Slash plays, but from video evidence I've seen and a lot of listening to his playing, fairly sure that's the first part. So the trick there is trying to keep the notes all nice and clear and not... Oh, actually, that was all right. Try not to let them all ring together, okay? The second part, we're going to have third finger going down on the 15th fret of the 2nd string, then second finger back to the 14th fret of the 3rd string. Third finger moves back to play the 14th fret of the 2nd string, and then back to that pedal point again on the second finger on the 14th fret. So the riff for the A chord is this. Okay, 11th fret, 14, 14, 14, 15, 14, 14, 14. Okay, you can see the fingering makes a huge difference. If you just saw a tab of that, it would be quite confusing. So I'd recommend spending a little bit of time on that first of all. It does feel a little bit awkward, you know, don't be surprised if that feels tricky, but again, just no, there's no cure like practice, okay? So that's the first one, that fits over the A chord. The second chord that gets played in the chorus is a C chord, and we're basing it off, it's a very similar to shape to, you know, the intro. We're playing... Okay, so it's very similar. First finger in the 10th fret of the 4th string, third finger in the 13th fret of the 2nd string, second finger in the 12th fret of the 3rd string, to first finger in the 10th fret. Okay. Okay, now we've got third finger in the 12th fret of the thinner string, second finger on the 12th fret of the 3rd string, first finger in the 10th fret of the thinner string, and back to second finger again. So it's this. 10th fret, 13, 12, 10, 12, 12, 10, 12. Okay, so we've got the first riff on the A. Straight to the C, and then we're in our regular kind of riff for the D chord, okay, so just like the intro. A again, C, and And the second time, instead of doing the riff again on the D, we start with the second finger in the 12th fret of the 3rd string, slide it up 2 frets to the 14th fret, and use the 3rd finger to play the 15th fret on the 2nd string and let that ring out. So again, really slowly all of the way through. Here's the A, C, to the D. Again, A, to C, and then the little slide up and let those notes ring together, okay? It's just practice. Now, as far as the picking goes, I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing learning it on the spot, because I keep changing my mind about what the picking should be, and it's become a little bit unself-conscious. So first step would be just find whatever works for you. It's a difficult riff already, but so I'm kind of feeling like down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down. Seems to be what I'm doing generally. Yeah, that feels the easier. So down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Probably use the same sort of picking as I'd use for the original one. Down, up, down, up, down. But again, use what feels comfortable for you. And if you're learning this, I'm assuming you've learned the intro riff there as well. So this is the kind of riff that separates the men from the boys a little bit here, I think, because it's a little bit tricky. A lot of people go learning the intro and maybe the solos as well, but if you're going to play the song properly all of the way through, you owe it to yourself to work on this riff as well. I know it's maybe not as satisfying because it's in the background of the chorus, it's not where you get to stand up the front and have a little bit of a wail, but if you're going to play the whole song, you may as well learn the whole song and learn it properly, and it's a lot more satisfying to be able to play along with the whole song there, learn this riff for the chorus as well, and then be able to lead it going into the solos. I think it's an important part of the journey if you're learning a song, is to learn it properly. So please subscribe if you dig what I do. I really appreciate your support, and do remember there's a lot of extra tips and stuff over on the website, you know, about getting the sound and other things that'll help you learn this song, the techniques and all of that, you know. So do go and check that out over on the website. You take care of yourselves, and I'll see you for more very soon. Bye bye.